So yeah, we're definitely doing the witness, and I don't have that much left to do in it. Um, and I know for a fact that I don't have that much left to do in it because the tutorial that I was watching of the guy speedrunning it, he oh, I gotta charge my laptop. 1 second. The 100% speed run that I was watching, um, I'm like 2/3 through that speed run, and he, the person doing that speed run, that 100% thing, he hasn't even gotten to the shit with he hasn't even gotten to those videos, and I've already done those. So I've already done those like video things, and those take so fucking long anyway. So I mean, let's see. The Witness speedrun. Okay. So, I'm looking at his video now and going to follow him around. And also, Mark's gonna be back with his from his coffee too. So it's like, I mean, if we're gonna do the witness, it's better with him here, because we'll be able to like, have more of a conversation, and it won't be as boring as it would be if it was just us. So I'm now anyway. I really want to do this game, guys. I love it so much, and I want to have it complete. So I'm going to literally just do exactly what his thing was here, just so I know that I'm getting every single combination of whatever. So this is what he's doing here. I thought that's what is he doing? Oh no, oops. He didn't finish the thing, and I kind of just made it before he did. Need to make sure. Okay, like this. Like this. Perfect. Okay. Have I seen Parasite yet? No. I've been meaning to, and I just didn't get the time to do it. Alright, so he's doing those puzzles that I've already done. It's just doing these ones. But these ones were fun. I liked these ones. Just watching him do these dang old puzzles. I love this game a lot. But yeah, I'll have it 100%ed in no time. Alright. So, he also did the one in... Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi. That's a song for you.
Oh, really? Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, that's what he did right there. That's what he's looking at, and I already did that one. So basically what I'm doing is I'm watching this tutorial, because I know that he 100%s it. And then he's speedrunning these anyway, so the ones that I've already done, it's not going to take him a long time to do.
Yeah.
But I'll find the extra shapes hidden in the universe by watching his thing. So he did. What is he looking at right now? That one I already did. And we can. If I spent the night in Donald Trump's bed, how would I spend the day after? I don't know. Divorcing Donald Trump. Yeah, we can do a bit of a Q&A here too, if you guys want, because I mean, that's also why I wanted to do the witness right now, is because Mark's here, and it'll be more entertaining for you peeps who don't like the boring game.
Hey guys.
How's your coffee?
It's Echo Coffee. I got the new honey one.
Honey
Honey.
glazed.
Oh, honey.
Oh, honey.
All right, now what the fuck is he doing here? Okay, so he did all those puzzles. Now he's going back up. He's going back up to make a shape that will later be used to look up from underneath it and do one of those extra world shapes. So, very interesting. Just gotta watch what he did. 1 second. Who is the best member of the chat? I don't know. I don't know.
What kind of coffee is it? It's a frap. Because it's hot out.
A fap. Yeah, the weather's getting a lot better in Vancouver. Alright. He does this.
It's, they got a new drink. It's called a honey glazed.
A new drink.
And I got a frap version of it. Because I'm a fat frap man. Fat rat frap for a big fat rat. Fat trap rap.
So that's okay, that's how he did it. This is interesting. Yeah, I didn't do this before, so. Oi, baby, 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 boy, boy, boy. And then just making sure that I don't miss anything that he's doing. Right, he's going down the stairs.
But we need Tracer's butt. This is the thing. Nobody's. This is the thing that nobody's talked about. Is we need Tracer's butt. Tracer's butt is probably the most important. This is the key to all of this.
I love that quote. I love how many George Lucas quotes came from the Red Letter Media shit.
I'm gonna use the George Lucas quote. I think where he's gonna like except for he's gonna say Tyler. It's like Tyler is the key to all this. He's a funnier character than we've ever had, but if we can make this work, then he's a funnier character than we've ever had before.
Tyler.
One of my favorite characters in my video games.
Yeah, just watching these things that he's already done.
Tyler. I'm gonna use that Bulk and Skull music, I think, as often as possible. Whenever there's like stupid witty dialogue between Carla and Tyler, it's just gonna be Bulk and Skull music. Tyler. Bump 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 bump.
I already did this one. Okay, good. Perfect. Amazing. I love how clever this game is. So now I'm just watching him do a few of the other puzzles. I'm not gonna redo these ones unless I know that I have to. So.
Adam, would you fuck Markiplier if he was black?
Sure. I don't know. He has a weird hair. I also have weird hair.
It's the hair that gets you.
It's the like one pink spot.
That one pink spot.
It's weird.
Yeah, I didn't understand his choice, but whatever. I'm not gonna judge too hard.
I judge all the time.
That's true.
It's my job.
I'm not saying you're being judged.
Don't judge me. Challenge. Go.
It's different when it comes to sexual preference. You can judge all you want. No fatties allowed. That's my policy.
Oh, and it's especially cool if you judge other people by their sexual preferences.
Yes.
Like, don't judge my lack of judgment.
I mean, like,
don't judge my judging.
Every time I pull a girl into my bedroom, I go, "Ew, you have hair," and I kick them out. Shave it off.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to impress. They pull off the wig as Danny DeVito. It was me.
All right. Yeah, he's doing. All right. So his yeah, everything that he did is what I already did here. Now he's getting to Elcavator.
I knew people were talking about the Tracer ass controversy, but I didn't know that Blizzard actually did anything about it. I didn't know they actually made a move.
Well, I think I need to. Oh no, the elevator's coming up on its own. How convenient! I didn't even do nothing. Awesome. Okay.
How did I first read H.P. Lovecraft? I purchased a collection of his work. It was like it was a series, and then I purchased that because based on a recommendation. And I think if you're gonna jump into somebody's work, judge them not based on one, but no. Can I dig through their shit? So I did that with. I just bought like it was a kind of collection. I even got like one by Edgar Allan Poe that's the same, where it's like a collection of like the majority of his work. And I think I bought those on the same day, actually. And then I bought At the Mountain of Madness, because that's probably one that I hear referred to the most. If not, oh, what was the other one called? The other really famous H.P. Lovecraft. I can't remember. Call of Cthulhu, I guess? I don't know.
So he literally just went down here to do this, which, okay, I've already done that one. I think, yeah. I like how you can't do the yellow one, but either way. And then for some reason he goes back up, so this is very confusing. Because you would think that you would want to do, like, all these things in the same area, but I don't know why he would do that. I don't know why he would, on Earth, he would do that.
Yeah, we talking about Tracer's butt now. Mark, thoughts on Oblivion? Like the game or Flying Oblivion? Because Flying Oblivion is the one who wrote that. Flying Oblivion is a piece of fucking trash.
It's a shit poster.
Who needs to go back to the cave he crawled out of and... the cave he crawled... I'm sorry, I don't even know anymore. Oh, but Oblivion the game? Mwah. Mwah. It's a piece of shit. Actually, I don't like Oblivion all that much. I played it for the longest, and I can say that this in the sense that I played everything, even the Shivering Isles.
Oh my god.
And I still don't really like it. It wasn't fun. Or as fun as I hoped it would be.
So he is now
The Grand Champion.
He now changed this to. Let me just see.
Would you fuck Batman, Adam?
Which one? There's so many Batmans.
Yes. Would you fuck Batman? All the Batmen.
I don't know. It's a vague question. There's too many Batmans.
The Batman.
Just looking at how he did this puzzle. Okay, this seems simple
American
enough.
animation is objectively better than Japanese animation. Ugh. Per capita? Like, per vol... No, I don't know about that.
My god, what is he doing?
I mean, technically, it's not even American. It's like South Korean, most of the time, anyways. If we're talking about American animation, so there's that. Evangelion is shit. Am I right? No, it's not shit, actually. Everyone says it's super pretentious, especially with the last film. I mean, it gets very what the fuck, but I don't know if it's pretentious. It's borderline, if anything. But I think it's actually trying to say something. See, there's actual meaning there. Whereas, if it... That's like saying Antichrist is pretentious. There's a meaning
It is,
there.
and it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, but I mean, it's still good. Something can be kind of pretentious, but still be good.
Batman Bukake. Okay. I'm just reading random words, and sometimes I stumble upon something, and I read it before I've actually thought about it.
Now, this is very interesting. This is shit that I didn't even think to do before.
No,
I almost thought that I kind of thought it, like, what if, but I didn't. I would have no clue how to do this shit. This is exactly why I'm watching somebody's speed run of the 100%, because I've already done everything else in the game.
the Batwoman that the future feminists will write is like they'll take the existing Batwoman who got her legs like who became paralyzed because of the Joker, and then they're gonna like rewrite it that like she gets cybo legs and then finds the Joker and like fully like circumcises him and like takes off his dick like just, I know that's not circumcision, but
Cybo legs.
cybo legs.
Would
And it
would
eats it.
you a futa?
Would you fuck a futa?
I don't know.
Adam, Would you futa?
If it was a furry, then yeah. If it was like an anthro animal thing, then yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, boy. That's how I roll.
Would I fuck Michael Keaton's Batman? Dude, I think there's a video on the internet of somebody fucking Michael Keaton's Batman.
I still haven't seen that.
It's so bad.
Batman rape
It's
video?
really uncomfortable because also it's bad. It's just a bad movie. It's like somebody put. It's bad because it's also somebody like it has this kind of. It's not very professional, but it's got that polish to it. Like there's competent filmmakers working on this. Like
Oh.
who know like no more than
There's
like
a budget.
yeah, it had some budget, and that's the premise. Is Batman gets captured by a junkie and raped. That's it. Somebody thought it was a good idea. It's so good. And then he's like, well, guess what, Batman? You couldn't save me. And then the guy suicides, and Batman gets so upset that he suicides himself.
Alright, I see where this is going. So now I can do the bottom of the yellow one because I have it connected to that door. That's the oh, that's so clever. Fucking Christ. Oh my god. The door is literally the only point where you can have that curve at the bottom. That specific door. Everything else that has that thing blocking it. Wow. Wow, Johnny Finbow. I'm impressed.
I like Skyrim better because the environment was better, the voice acting was better, the textures were better, the enemies were better, the weapon.
Bye, Greenadin.
Like, they're just everything about that game was fucking better. Oblivion is just it looks like garbage. Everybody has potato face, and the voice acting is so cringe-inducing. The Grand Champion, standing here next to me. Like somebody thought that's funny, but it's not funny in the way that they intended. Do you guys listen to Sleepycast? I do. Adam hasn't.
I would like
yet. to. Adam doesn't have time
I'm
to
in
listen
good
to a
communication
podcast,
with
though.
like all of them, or in good. We watch each other's videos and they don't hate me. I guess that's as much as it is, but I like them, and I've never listened to a Sleepycast episode yet. All right, got the yellow one.
Stop
Yeah,
right there,
watching
you
him.
criminal scum.
I'm gonna have to assume that he's doing it in the same way that I did it. Otherwise, I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. As long as these ones are complete in some way.
What do I think about Fallout? I've talked about this a lot. I like New Vegas.
Wow, he completed it in a different way than I did, but
Huh.
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
New Vegas is the best Fallout.
Now he's on this door. The music. Now he's here. Yeah, like half of this part, like an hour of this part of this video is him waiting for that one puzzle anyway. So we don't have that much left. There's only a little bit of this video that's
I didn't say
that's
Skyrim
like new
has
puzzles.
Sorry. I didn't say Skyrim has superb acting. It has better acting
Just watching him do this.
than Morrowind or Oblivion. And no, I wouldn't fuck Anthony Fantano. Anthony Brambrango.
You don't fuck Anthony Fantano. You make love.
You make
To
love to his
Anthony.
sweet bald head. You come on his head. And see, I would fuck him because he wears glasses and is bald. Or like at least, like, you know, shaven. Just like all the ladies I'd like. Objectively, glasses and bald, best looking bitches.
Right, he's going
Jesus Christ.
where I've already gone before, but I'm going to follow him in there anyway. Just gotta redo this puzzle to open that door.
Everything about Fallout 3 was shit, and I hate that Fallout 4 is Fallout 3.5.
Oops. Hey, open the door.
They should just do what they did last time, where they have Fallout. They just use Fallout 4's engine. They changed the color correction and just do New Vegas again. I don't even care. Better graphics, better aiming. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll fuck it.
Oh, you know what's funny about The Witness
Yeah?
is, you already heard this, but so my parents are visiting from out of town, which is why I'm gonna be having dinner with them tonight too, and they're leaving tomorrow. But my parents are visiting from out of town, and I wanted to I was talking to them about video games and stuff, and The Witness, and I wanted to show them kind of what the game was like because I knew it's not. They're not like video gamey people at all. They're never gonna play this game. So I was like, oh, I want to kind of like show you what the experience is and like what happens here and here and like how it progresses and how it teaches you how to how you teach yourself the game and just the clever way that everything works out. And so I had all this footage on YouTube, like these 40 some parts of YouTube video. And so I was like, okay, we were at a restaurant and I was just showing them on my phone. I only showed them about like 20 some minutes worth of footage total. Like I was only showing them stuff for about 20 minutes, literally just skipping through until I found like, oh yeah, something cool happens here that you should see, and like this is how this puzzle works, and like blah 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 blah. But unfortunately, I didn't realize that my phone data was considering every single one of those 40 YouTube, like hour-long YouTube videos. It was loading every single one of them, even though I was only showing a few seconds from each. So I was like skipping across all of those YouTube videos and literally only spent like 25 minutes watching them. But because it was over the course of like 40 different YouTube videos, it loaded like 40 hours of shit onto my phone. So now my data's over, and I don't have data until like 2 days from now. It's very sad, but I went over, and Canadian phone companies are particularly rapey.
We have an actual
actually,
literal rape culture up here in
They're
Canada.
a lot worse than the American phone companies because they're trying to make. Our population is so lower that they're just trying to like screw us over more so they can get more money. Yeah, we get screwed over real bad by phone companies here. You guys have so much better plans in the States. You guys get like unlimited data and shit. That doesn't really exist here unless you go with a really crappy provider that you don't actually have coverage on. Just watching him do these puzzles that I've already done. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Canada full of rapists confirmed.
Yes.
So this is what you like? Let me see. Let's see this JPEG. Actually, that is kind of hot. That's like the first time somebody was like,
Is it a bald chick?
"Oh wait, that's the before and after." Oh no, she actually did look. You know, it's kind of weird.
I don't know who you're
Maybe
talking
it's the lighting or like that, but she actually looked not that bad before. It's the Dices scum girl, but then there's the after photo of her with her shaved head, and yeah, she's like disgusting. It's funny. She actually looks like a decent human being before she like went insane. I mean, she probably always was insane. I'm not saying, but then she.
I don't know this person. I've seen the image, but I don't know who this person is.
That girl.
Oh wait, no, she made a YouTube video, didn't
Yeah,
she?
yeah.
Oh yeah, that
it was literally just Dice.
I remember that actually. That was kind of funny.
It was a funny video.
There should be two different standards based on who you are. People shouldn't be judged equally. If you make death threats against someone, it's not real if you're an oppressed minority. People like that are always so fucking funny.
How fucking mentally deluded do you have to be when you think that like racism doesn't exist for white people?
You have to literally just be oh, what's the word?
Submit your brain to Tumblr. Like just
You have
let
to
it
like
do the thinking
you
for
have
you.
to be a person that just dehumanizes people that aren't a part of your group. You have to be an extremely selfish, self-centered person that like you just don't give a shit about people who aren't yourself. I can't. If you truly give a shit about other people, then that wouldn't happen, you know? It's like, oh, I only support people if they support my political ideology or whatever. Like that's kind of, it's really just shitty people, you know.
Yeah.
It's not good. Oh, I love the sound design here. Wow.
Oh yeah, apparently like how many different like Foley takes that they had to do for this fucking game. Did you hear about that?
No.
They actually recorded something like 1,000 different takes for like every fucking sound, like walking on
Amazing.
sand, walking on wood, like something
I believe
crazy.
it.
The amount of like Foley sounds that they recorded for this game is unfucking real.
This is the Synecdoche, New York of video games.
This is magnum
in terms
opus.
of like how much insane amount of detail and effort was put into it. That's what it is. And I mean that's what I appreciate about art forms. And again, my rant earlier about, you know, that's what I love. So why would I not want to reflect that in my own art? I've already done that.
No, you're completely right. I hate when they bring up the definition of something and it's like, oh, but your own definition actually like completely ruins your argument. Not the dictionary's definition, dummy. Tumblr's like, oh no. All right then. See, Webster's dictionary and every dictionary was written by a misogynist. Most pen holders are men. Therefore, this definition is faulty.
Okay, so I already did this crazy, awesome thing that if you guys were there to witness, then, I mean, you had quite the treat. I think I already did this, but I'm just gonna confirm.
That was actually amazing. We
I
need to make a
love that.
Can I make a quickie out of that?
The quick bits?
Yeah.
No, because I was about to, and then I realized that it wouldn't work. So that's why I came up to you and said that I want to make some sort of like an Adam Plays style video out of like bits and pieces here and there out of the entire playthrough, because then that would work. You can't go to an audience of people with this starting out and not have any clue how any of the puzzles work and show them that, and like it's the context of what's happening and how things work is not going to be present unless you start from the beginning. You know, it wouldn't work. I wouldn't like it.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Oh, that's my secret. I'm always a rapist.
Whoa.
It's
Yeah,
what I do when I'm angry.
I gotta
he's
save
not
that
even doing this
movie,
yet.
The Death of Batman, before somebody takes it offline.
No, please just download it.
Yeah. Seriously, Batman being raped by a junkie until he goes, "Wow,
By a
Batman!"
drunkie.
And then the junkie goes, "Well, looks like you couldn't save me, Batman," and he shoots himself in the head. And Batman's so distraught he kills himself, which makes no sense. Like, even from like a writing standpoint, that doesn't like that completely contradicts what like Batman's about. It makes zero sense. Also, Batman, who's supposed to be like the most skilled like martial arts fighter in the world, like he's a super genius. He's just like he may be like a human, but he's
Like Jimmy Neutron.
yeah, he's got a bigger brain than Jimmy Neutron.
I had fun with that show when I was a kid. Oh my god, thank you, Bug Girl. Thank you so much for the sub hype. And
Ooh, bug
Okay.
girl. Ooh, I'd like to bug you, girl, in public.
so he's going to the windmill. And I need to see if there are 4 shapes to complete here or 3. So just watching him do the windmill now. And he's already done 2 of the shapes. I don't know why he left the windmill and came back to it. I think it was just like, oh, fuck it. I'm losing precious seconds if I have to wait for this thing to come around. So weird. Excuse me. I'm gonna look at the windmill.
Wait, racism functions different depending on location? Hmm. Are you sure racism isn't just
A social construct designed by white people?
Egad, you're right.
Oh my god, there
Oh
are 4.
boy! When you just turn your brain off, everything's good.
Okay, so I've gotten 3 out of 4 on the windmill, so there's a 4th one that I definitely need to do. So I get down. This is the only way to traverse down, by starting on this one. So I need to make it all the way to the final. Yeah, so it shows me which ones I've done. Yeah,
There's all this Jimmy Neutron porn now.
really.
I like how proud Jimmy's dad is of him fucking his wife slash Jimmy's mom.
Jimmy, no!
He looks, it's funny because he looks proud. He's like, yeah, attaboy. You getting that? That's yours now. He's literally cucking his son. I literally thought racism was pretty black and white. Oh, no, literally, it's a pretty. There's no microaggressions to racism. It's just like you were. I think it's pretty obvious.
Oh fuck! How do I get back?
Help.
I need to be over there. Damn it! How do I do this?
When you say somebody who's Spanish is not really white, but he, okay, whoa, what? Okay, I know for a fact that yes, it depends on the region, and you consider somebody to be white or not. But is it like that still makes it sound like white people are, even if you consider somebody who's not typically like as white as it gets, like say like Scandinavian or British. Or Irish or Scottish of descent, or like Russian or something, or Slavic.
I'm just gonna watch this guy do it on YouTube while I.
Yeah, it's like that kind of white. Like you can't be racist towards them. Like like what I'm saying is like any race is open to racism, and you can be a racist towards any race. But I know about yes.
Well, yeah, it's not.
But it is weird that I completely agree. Actually, I learned about that in high school, where based on the situation, the time period,
barely, yes, okay.
the location, people consider like certain races to kind of be exempt
sure
or
I know
like white.
exactly how
And
to
at
go
the
that
time,
way.
it was almost like there were certain times in history where it was like, yeah, nobody made fun of white people, even though. I'm sure they did, but it's like it wasn't a common thing. But yeah, it would be like, what was it? The Italians, for a while.
The Jews.
Italians would sometimes be considered white, and then
Please
sometimes
work,
not
Please work. Please work.
be considered white. And it was
Oh, perfect.
before
all right,
World
so I got
War
all 4.
before World War II, Italians were considered white, and then suddenly when the war happened, and they were part of the Axis. They weren't considered white anymore, which is really weird.
I like how Asian people are a part of like the oppression limbo, where sometimes they're an oppressed minority, but other times they're a privileged majority or a privileged class, just depending on what kind of argument someone's making. Like people can't make up their mind about Asian people. It's really funny.
Yeah.
Well, they're not white, but they're the most successful race when you look at every single statistic imaginable. But they're not white.
Yeah, I know. Like Great Britain fucking hates everybody who's east of them. They fucking like they despise anybody. Like they're so scared and so like feverishly like racist towards anybody who comes over from like the east. They're like they hate them, especially more so.
I don't even know.
Now than lately, like or than ever. Really, it's like Romanians. They're so fucking scared and mad and angry and upset over like Romanians coming into their country and like they're taking our jobs. Like literally that situation. Like in the States, it's like Romania and like,
I have no idea.
Any Slavic part of like the world is like Mexico to
there we go.
Britain's America, and like they're so upset about it. So yeah, no, and suddenly they lose their white status in a sense. It's like it's kind of weird. It's like you might have white skin or you might have a paler complexion, but suddenly like they're literally like some people consider people borderline white. It's almost like this weird exemption from racism. But at the same time, despite all this, racism towards white people still exists. Like you can't deny that. It's pretty black and white. Despite the fact that people are so fucking stupid that they feel like certain races can get into certain classes, like, like
Yeah, I'm just a fan of judging people by as individuals.
Exactly.
That's all I ever want to do, is not allow preconceived notions to affect how I view people as individuals.
Yeah. It's when somebody like when like a specific group of people are sometimes subject to a stereotype. Sometimes it has very less, like so much less to do with the color of the skin, because usually it almost never comes in as a factor. It's more about the region or where they grew up or what, based on like, you know, the sins of the father kind of whole thing. It's like where they come from and sort of passed down through generation and everything like that. Like, kind of like how they're like literally like in America. If let's use that as a, because America's a melting pot, but there are parts of America that are very stereotypically racist. Like that's the stereotype of those regions. Not everybody's racist out there, but per capita, you could almost say that like there are more racists in a certain area, but it's because that's just the way of thinking, and it's been passed down through generations, and it's a way of thinking that sort of perpetuates itself through time. It's you can't say white people are racist. It's like, but then again, you can't say like.
But all white people are racist.
But then again, you can't say.
I know this because I'm white
God.
and I'm a racist.
It's like also it's still hard to say like people from Mississippi are racist because of its
fuck is
history,
this?
but like
Oh.
you're gonna find
was in
plenty
the
of
window.
non-racist people in Mississippi. It's just like sadly there might be a majority of people that are or something. Kind of using Mississippi as an example, I guess, just because of its history.
All racists are cripple babies. This is a fact.
That's true, actually. That's the one exception. The one. Everyone who's a crippled baby.
Oh, did I never open this? Well, how do you do? Alright, did this. Huh. I never opened that. That's crazy.
That still doesn't make white people exempt from racism. I'm
What?
sorry, your argument is like you're dead in the water with this argument. If you're trying to say that white people are exempt from racism, it's not true.
Yeah, it's really.
See, usually racists make the whole white people are saved from racism.
When
Like,
you say that when you say like, oh, you can't do any harm based on race to one specific race, you are being racist.
yeah,
That is the idea that you can't be racist to a specific race is a racist thing to say. That's racism right there. So it's really just being a shitty person.
I'm so sorry. If you need me to define racism for you, go look it up. I know you're kidding, because if you're serious, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. You can't be serious. So, but no, if like that's how arguments go. It's like, yeah, okay, then define racism for me. It's like,
We're on the edge.
read a fucking book. Pull it up on Wikipedia yourself.
It's going to make that more possible than ever before.
All right, so
If it ever-
I'm now skipping through the guy's video because the hour-long puzzle that we did already is one that he's doing right now. He just like left his webcam and went to do something else like we did.
And I don't think most
That's
people
so
want
funny. I'm just skipping through his video until he comes back.
I don't know.
That's so funny. That's like most of the
I wouldn't
video.
start.
There's only like 15 minutes left in the 100% speed run now.
Because that ability's there.
An hour-long
Just
puzzle.
explain clearly enough. And then go
I'm glad we got it.
and ask for explanations.
It's
And
so
if you're
funny.
thinking right now, what do I ask for? Ask yourself if there's anything in your life that you want changed.
Uber, you can't be
That's
serious.
where to start.
When you say please define racism for me, go look it up yourself. And if you're being serious, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Please don't.
Well, let me look up the definition of racism right now. Let's see if
It like people say racism is literally based on class. It's like they're trying to make it a class thing. It's like no, you need to be in power, like in order to like.
So let's see.
For it to
right,
be
first
okay to be racist.
result on Google: the belief that all members of each race possess characteristics or abilities specific to that race, especially so as to distinguish it as inferior or superior to another race or races. So, to say that you can't be racist against white people would be to also claim that there's literally nobody on the planet that thinks that white people are not that thinks that white people are an inferior race. There's plenty of people that think that white people are an inferior race. That's it. Like there you go. That's racism right there. We just read the definition. That's it. Like you can there's more than just that can count as racism, obviously, but like here are the easiest answers we have. Is it's a mentality, it's a thought. If you're a person who isn't white, even if you are white, you could be racist against white people even if you're white. If you're there's a million billions of people in the world that hate white people, like just for being white.
Literally just breaking
You
down.
know, it doesn't matter where you live. It's not prejudice plus power.
No,
you could
it
be
isn't.
you could be like a black dude in the ghetto who hates white people, and it's still just being racist towards white people. It doesn't matter if the black dude in the ghetto is being oppressed by white people around him in his society. That doesn't stop him from possessing the ability to be racist. And to claim that certain races don't apply when we're talking about a mentality or like a word like racism is a racist thing to say. That's as simple as that. And it's baffling, absolutely baffling, that so many like crazy pseudo-intellectual university students in San Francisco and other places can even pretend
I know.
as though it's not the case.
See,
Like when somebody starts like chanting the mantra of like, oh, it's prejudice plus it's not. You're not in reality anymore. You're
Yeah.
not. This
You're
isn't real life.
you're moving
Like, what are you
goalposts,
doing?
You're making shit up. You're just
It's like it's like a kindergarten mentality. It's like when you tagged someone and they'd be like, "Oh no,
I'm
but,
invisible
but
mode. I
yeah,
got it's like
you can't tag me because my superpower, I sprouted the wing or whatever." Like they would play the game just totally fine, like, "Aha, I tagged somebody else, you're it." And then as soon as they get tagged, it's like, "Oh no, actually, I'm exempt from being tagged." That's what it is. You're a fucking child. You're a child. It's ridiculous.
and they do sound like children when they talk.
It's literally, yeah, it's absolutely mind-boggling. It's baffling that someone can say, yeah, this is something, this is a logical argument that I made. They repeat it as a mantra without actually doing any sort of critical thinking, and that's why it happened.
I understand that you asked me to define my version of racism, but I go by the definition of racism, not like
There's plenty of things that racism can be.
discrimination towards a race.
To use, so let's say there's statistics that say that Asian people are smarter and white people are stupider. Let's say that there's hard-hitting factual evidence. To acknowledge that evidence and say that it exists is not racist. To use that evidence as an excuse to treat someone differently because of their race, that's racist. It becomes racist when you are allowing someone's race to affect how you interact with that person rather than judging them as an individual on their own merits. That's racism, is to not judge people as individuals and judge people by their race instead. That's racism to me. Just watching him do this awesome challenge that I already did, but
And just hearing
watching
somebody
them.
say it's like, well, yeah, but white people are more likely to be successful in life.
that
That's
doesn't
why
matter. Asian people are more likely to be successful than white people.
statistically, yeah. and I hate that. Yeah, it's this instant
That's what I
assumption.
was. Yeah,
White
that's what I was saying
privilege
about
and this.
them being in oppression limbo.
Yeah, it's this stupid assumption that white people get these weird free gifts of life
It
and everything,
depends
like
where
these
you are.
crazy
There's
achievements.
plenty of places where that's totally true, but you can't.
Is that is Canada and the States literally that different? That
No, no,
like
no, no, no,
that's
no,
the
no.
thing that
No,
it's
I was literally just about to say there's plenty of places in the states where that is true, but you can't say like all of the states.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Most of the places where you're gonna, whenever people have talking points um, about how shitty something is and like rape culture and racism and all of these things that are happening in someone's country. Usually, you're going to find the most cases of that in small town America, and not really represented in not small town America. Like a lot. This is when if you're talking about like a culture of people who are like, oh yeah, that was a great job, you raped somebody. It's like people don't really think like that. But if you go into a small town, then you might find a small town of people that are literally that crazy. America's made up of plenty of small towns also, but it's just, yeah, I just,
So-
there's got to be better ways to have representative information, and you can't, and again, the same problem that exists from racism and sexism can also be found in people trying to combat it, because they look at well, not every one of them, but a lot of people will look at these statistics and be like, "Oh no, this is representative of the entire country, or this is representative of all men, or representative of all white people," and then you fall into the exact same problem, and you forgot why you were combating it in the first place. It's wrong to judge people without judging them as individuals. It's wrong to allow someone else's experience to supersede how you should treat an individual. And that is at heart what.
A question asked by somebody. So power structure play no role in racism, despite historically racism has always been top down.
No, that's not what racism is.
Exactly.
That's not what racism is.
Yeah.
You
I know.
you can say like historically one race had more power than the other race, but you can't say that any race that you can't. So let's look
Racism is
back to
not
like slavery.
born
There were
from-
plenty of black slaves that hated white people for being white. They were racist. The white people were racist. The black people were racist. A lot of people are racist. Doesn't matter if somebody had more power over the other person. If you want to look back at anything historically and say this is when one race had an obscene amount of power over another race, that is factually accurate. You can say that, but you can't say only one race was racist. You can't say that. That's not true. That's not based in reality. And not only that, you could even, if you really wanted to stretch it and say like only one race is racist, then fine. But you cannot say that only one race is capable of being racist. You can't lack the ability to be racist. That's
Flying
fucking
Oblivion, yes.
stupid. That's fucking moronic.
Yeah, I think this, like, I'm starting to get to the point where this one guy who's commenting, I think, is literally just kind of shit posting, because they've been naysaying everything that I've said this entire time, and it was well before the talk about racism.
I don't even know who. I'm not even.
Doinsy.
I haven't
or
even
whatever
seen
like
this
that.
person in chat. I'm going back and forth between this.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say it, Doinsy, but I think like you're literally just like naysaying this entire time, because like literally, what was it? I said the word straw man, and you were trying to like argue with me on what I meant by straw man, when I think it was kind of obvious what I meant by straw man. You're like, what's the definition of straw man? What's your definition of straw man? And like that was what they were saying the entire time. It's like, okay, anyways, and we kept talking. We talked about feminism and oppression and shit, and then now we're talking about racism. And he's literally been like naysaying this entire time.
Straw man has a very strict definition. You
Yeah.
can't really stretch the definition of straw man.
No,
To straw man is to
I just said moving goalposts. What do you think I meant by that? In conjunction with the conversation we're having.
a straw man is to misrepresent someone else's argument when arguing against them. That's what straw manning is.
Yeah.
So if somebody says,
Dude,
like,
yes, he did.
I think
Sorry, he did.
I think that sex with animals is not something that should be punished in the court of law, and someone says, "Wait, so you mean? Does that mean that you support sex with children?" That's a
I know,
strong one. Or if somebody says, "Oh wait, so that means that," or they try to argue when someone's arguing against a position you don't have. That's a straw man. There's people do it all the time. I often find that most of the time when someone argues against me, it's against the position that I don't have, and it's very frustrating.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, great. I never said that. Like, calm down. I never claimed this thing that you are claiming that I claimed. I never made this statement.
Well, that's kind of cool. The
right.
two people who were naysaying this entire time. That's right. No, that's good. That's good. That makes sense now.
Sorry.
Well, you guys actually have the exact same position, so yeah, I would confuse you for each other. Kind of almost regurgitating the same shit. So I'm sorry that I confused one person for another, because you're literally saying almost the same shit. Literally literally one after the other.
Oops. Where am I going? Here we go.
But real talk, I fucking hate white people. They're just
Especially the kikes. I mean, jeez Louise.
What? Like, damn. Goddamn, Hitler, why didn't you finish the job? Mark, stop
Back
it.
at it again with those death camps.
Back at it again. Merc, stop it. I will not stop.
Stop triggering me. Help, help, help. Trigger police. Alright,
I'm so glad people are posting that Batman rape that rape movie over and over again.
Yeah.
Not- not-
How many times do you hear that in a day? I'm so glad that someone's posting that Batman rape.
But like
Great
it's
thing
it's
to
I like
hear.
it that it's not spam, but it's people keep posting it. Oh no, I know what happens at the end of Mass Effect 3, but let's not talk about it just in case it's spoilers for anybody. And like, here's the thing, I don't know what leads up to it as well, because we're playing through it right now. Well, not at this moment, but we will like another day. Only because we got like half of a day to play video games. But
Yeah. I'm gonna do dinner with my parents. In fact, I'm noticing a missed phone call.
oh shit.
So they might have tried calling me. I'll give it a
Death
second.
camps, more like dank camps.
I'm just gonna look at my phone for a second. Dun, 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 dun.
I love Shadman for his like unrelenting. Oh sweet, people vape nation all over the. Yes, I love that. I like Shadman for his like uncensored kind of whole thing about him. Is just like this unrestricted, where it's not enough that like he draws risque stuff. Like he goes full board. He'll draw like anything that's like risque. Like he does animal, he does lolly, he does incest, he does trap. He'll literally do anything. I think like
He'll do anything.
and his whole like persona and thing is like all like SS Nazi. And he's German himself, which is like even way better. It's like it's amazing. I love Shadman. He's a son of a bitch. And he's a great man. He drew Emma Watson. Yeah, I know. He did, and that was great actually. Oh my god, it's Cosplebs. Koopa de Troopa.
What the hell did he just do?
Oh my god, Koopa de Troopa's hitting on Cosplebs. But that's
I'm just gonna look
Nickel.
at this for a second.
Adam, is the human race better than the Holy Mountain? Objectively, yes. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
So what is it? What are these numbers? 522 solved plus 134 plus 5? What?
Maybe some weird extra shit? I don't know.
Well, let me look at.
Were there 5 videos for you to
What?
watch? Or were there more than that?
Oh, maybe it's the videos.
He is a German.
I think there were 6 of those
Swede
actually.
thing.
But I know I watched every single one of them. So let me just look at his. I don't know why that. I'm gonna turn up his volume because I don't know why he pauses the game here. As a speedrunner, why would you do this? There has to be some reason for it.
I should probably look at this engine for that. Okay. I should have
My
all puzzles completed. Do I want to check now?
my only hairstyling tips is I wake up and just like smear like the
Those pictures are
cum from a good morning jerk through my hair, and it gets it nice and sweet and styling. I bet you like cum was probably like the first like hair gel, because that stuff like
That okay.
dude. Well, why not?
those
It's the
pictures are
perfect like
whatever.
adhesive, where it's not.
It would just make your hair crusty and smell like shit.
Dude, have you smelt cum?
It smells.
It's great.
I mean, give it like a day and it won't smell so great.
Give it a day. Oh,
Have all puzzles
I'm just
completed.
watching this
Do I want
guy.
to check now?
What is he checking? So his thing
Unfortunately,
says.
bringing up the load screen
I haven't watched Serial Experiments Lane.
What?
Unfortunately,
I haven't
bringing
watched
up the load
that.
screen.
Okay,
Donkey
he's got
Kong was.
522 solved plus 133 plus 4. So I have more than him right now. And I'm hoping that I have the same, like that I didn't miss any.
I'm missing 2 environment puzzles.
Cum was hair gel.
He's missing 2 environment
True fact.
puzzles. So if he's missing 2 and he had like 1 less than me, then I'm missing 1. So 100 there's 135 environment puzzles, I guess. Huh. So the regular puzzles 522, that's everything. That's the regular puzzles. Okay. I'm glad I listened to him so I could I wonder like he doesn't even this is kind of funny because now he's spending like there's like 10 minutes left of this video and he's
I
it
think
doesn't
we
even
all
I
did
don't
get
even know
brain
if he
damage from
knows
that
sorry.
discussion. Sorry, I was just saying. I think we all did get brain damage from that discussion. Don't worry about it.
Oh, the racism thing? That's
Yeah,
funny.
why not?
I hope he finds out which puzzle he's missing because it's probably the one that I'm missing. And then if it turns out that it's one that I've already done, then I'm like, oops, I'm screwed. So he's like 11 minutes early for the world record, but he's trying to figure out which puzzle he missed. 2 environment puzzles that he's missed.
You smart. You loyal.
I'm gonna like if I watch to the end of this video and I'm still missing one, then I'm gonna have to like look up some kind of.
First, you comment, "Fuck you." That's not 100%. Go fucking kill
Well,
yourself.
no, like maybe he did one so quick that I didn't notice it, and I'm like literally not gonna watch through the entire video again just to find it.
I would make a 100% video where I'm missing just one.
Oh no,
That'd be such a dick.
it is
move.
it's such a crazy game too that like you can't if you miss something you can like it's almost impossible to do like a tutorial of it, you know, to like try and get everything. Okay, so what he's going to this fucking. Can you get
God
the door?
damn it.
That's my mom, I think. She's gonna like plant a flower in the front. What a nice lady. Just let her know that I'm streaming. She should already know, but yeah, I'm gonna go out to dinner with them later. I don't know what they're doing right now. Anyway, yeah, I want to get out of here. Let's see. Oi, baby boy, baby boy. Probably don't want to go this way. This seems inefficient. Where did he go? I was just watching him do his thing for a while. I think he went up here. No. Oh. Is that for me? Okay, great. You think somebody's here also? Okay. Okay, whatever.
Okay. Well, okay. That's well, I waved at him. I gotta close the door.
Arms wide open. All right. So he went. Uh, 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 uh. So where he's looking right now, he's looking at like the totem poles. So, oh holy fuck! Look at this.